Welcome. We are going to focus our discussion on the topic of free movement of people, mobility in the region, in the Western Balkans, where participants will engage in a discussion by also sharing their own experiences, personal experiences, perspectives, and convictions that they have on this issue. This is another opportunity, and definitely not the last one, for us to listen to what they have to say as young people. On my right-hand side is Irma from Bosnia, then Isidora from Serbia, Angela from Montenegro, Orsiola from Albania, Nevena from Macedonia, and Tringa from Kosovo. A warm welcome to all of you. First question, why it is important to have the opportunity to travel and explore the Western Balkans region?
I can do it first. It's my pleasure to be here with you, and thank you for inviting me. So honestly, my opinion on your question is that it's very important, as you said, to travel to the other countries in our region, because this is the great opportunity to meet another culture, to meet people from different religion, different ethnic group, and also it's very great opportunity to build bridges, because we know, like, on the past how was the situation. So this is the great experience for each other to build the bridges, as I said, and to break the barriers between us.
Thank you. And I understand you have been traveling quite a lot in the region, and you have been visiting countries outside of Montenegro,
yes,
since you are from here.
Yeah.
So what did you find out?
What I really appreciate for my travelings is that I never had any uncomfortable or unpleasant situation wherever I was. So I really had nice opportunity and great opportunity to meet a lot of people, to make friendships there. So also I know that whenever I go exactly in every country, that I have really nice friends that they always want to host me, as well as I want to host them in my country. So I met their culture, I met their language. I also know
you get to know what you don't know.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So I also know some words on every language in the region. So
you'll have to say a couple of words in different languages then later, before we conclude this meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other views on the same question? So
first, I agree with Angela, but what I mean, we are so similar here, and because of that we want to find the difference. And we don't really know each other. We need to know each other, to talk with other people, to see that is not something what is something what you need to hide off. You need to maybe put the light on that, to talk with other people, to meet other people, and to show you're so similar. You are different, but that is not something because you need to shame off. That is something that you can be proud on that. And maybe when you go on some other side, you can say that you have many friends in your region.
In the region where you come from, and I think that is important, of course.
Hello also from me. It's an honor to be part of this debate. I will continue it and will add that for young people it's important to travel because gain some new important skills, and every new journey it's every new journey enrich our lives for new experience. In the same time, actually, I want to say that it's more important for young people from the region to use every kind of mobility, student exchange, like volunteers, etc. Because it's opportunity to know each other, to break prejudice that they have about a region or about neighbors from youngster from the neighbor.
Hello everybody, I am Uriolsa from Albania. I agree with my lovely friends from Serbia, Montenegro and Macedonia. I don't want to repeat what they said, but I should present you my opinion in the short text. It's time to say no about Western Balkan politics. It's time to accept the consequences of our radical political dialogue. It's time to don't forget and to be ready for our future. The country from I come, Albania, it's a member of NATO on 2009, and now all Albania needs to be free, to feel the fresh air of democracy and to touch European dream. Nowadays, I'm sure that all Balkans deserve to be European citizens, to be protected, to be safe and to be one. Three structures of European document have to do with first, respect of human rights, second, economic freedom, third, a constructive dialogue on European area. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thank you. And we have Tringa as the last participant here. Tringa, your views?
First of all, Nevina, you're welcome to come in my region. And I don't want to repeat all the things that they say because it's good to meet new cultures. But I want to invite all of you to come in my region and meet my culture. And I will be glad if one day I will come and meet your culture too.
Okay, I can see that there is a common thing that is coming up in the discussion, and I feel very strongly it's prejudice. So what do you say about prejudice? How do you feel that there is prejudice in there? Or did your opinion change for a country after you visited?
I think that tragic things that happened in the past kind of shape a generation of our parents. So today, when this new generation, younger people, when we try to maybe go to other places, other countries, there is this, I think they're worried about what's going to happen to us, but young people are more open to it. They want to see with their own eyes. For example, I visited Belgrade 2 weeks ago. And I was really open for everything. And when my mother, she was like kind of worried, like what will happen if I say kafa instead of kava? It's the small things, you know. So when I went to Belgrade and met young people that have very different opinions than older generation, that we are all similar. We all want a better future for us. We all want to travel, to experience, to don't have to take visa to go to one country in the region. We don't want to have politics shaping our future, our opportunities. Yeah, bad politics, our opportunities. We all want better opportunities for us.
Mm. Thank you about that. And so, I think you wanted to say something, Angela.
Definitely, Irma said some words that I wanted already, but I want to say something that probably all of our parents, if we go to any other state or country in the region, especially when I was younger, when I used to go to Kosovo, to Albania or Bosnia, doesn't matter, my parents were a little bit worried and they were like, okay, just Be careful, don't make any problems, contact, just call us whenever you can, and that's it. But as I said in my previous speak, I never ever had any unpleasant situation there. So I wanted to invite the other governments and states from the region to make more camps like this one, because this is the really nice opportunity to people be together. But first we have to fix other things. That there is a problem, but we're gonna discuss about it later. Okay.
Very good. Okay, so another question: what motivates you? Is it because something that you hear in the news, or is it only just curiosity to go to another country in the region, or is it, maybe work? Well,
Sometimes that is just for travel, but that is not only travel. You start with travel, but you need to see some old town or something like that, and that is travel and culture segment. Sometimes that is because of work. Many young people are mobility because they want to work part-time or full-time on the summer. And sometimes that is maybe something like challenge. I remember when I have to go my first time in Zagreb. First, I had support from my parents, but many people ask me, why are you going there? Maybe you will have some problem or something like that. Why are you doing that to yourself? And I remember my mom said to me, you need to go. I don't know, because I'm Finnish international relations. I don't know what are you will doing in future. You need to meet each other and to have only your opinion and only your experience. That is only something what is relevant, because when you listen some radio or television emissions, or when you read newspaper, you will never go in no other country.
Anybody else on this question? Nevena?
For me, first of all, is to discover new places, because I want to travel. The second, I can say that it's meeting a new people, because every of us has a story, life story, an experience, and mobility is a good way to change our experience. And also to talk about with youngsters about common problems that we have in our countries, because I believe that we have the same problems
In the whole region.
Yes.
Yeah. And in fact, there are more common problems than things that, are different or divide you.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay, Isidora?
We need to know something. It is not important where we're going. That is one maybe main thing. You will learn something new. You will learn something about that. You will learn some life experience that you can't learn on faculty, that you can't learn on school, that is only way to travel and to see something new and to learn something new about life and about place where you're living.
About places. Okay, and then
Yeah, I think that when you start to travel, you can't stop. It's addictive to travel. We need to get out of our bubble, a little bit bubble we have, because if we stay in our country, in our city, in our house, and never travel anywhere, we are going to miss so much. Travel is about building yourself, about meeting other people, maybe working, but it's about building yourself, because every single person you meet on that travel is going to teach you something.
And was it a problem when you went to Belgrade and you said kafa instead of kava?
No
problem at all. Okay.
But I have a small anecdote. I went to this shop and asked, there was some shoes there, and asked the saleswoman, how much are they? But I used the expression tene. It's Bosnian expression, you know. And she was like, how much is that? Like, tene. Show me with your finger. Like shoes on. And she told me like, patike. Patike su that and that.
Okay,
So
but
I
that
never
was
had
not
a
a
problem.
problem.
No, I never had a problem with anybody there. There was they smile when I use some Bosnian words that were like foreign for them. It was funny. They didn't watch me like speak Serbian or something like that. It was funny. Yeah.
As it was funny for you guys when I
so-
said something
Yes.
earlier.
I just want to say it was similar in Belgrade. The people that I met that went to Sarajevo, they were all they all wanted to come back to Sarajevo again. They said it's a beautiful city. They had like really nice lunch there. They remember it. They have nice memories about it, and they want to come back there again. I think it's similar for me. I want to go again to Belgrade to visit other places I didn't visit.
That means that experience, knowledge, and memories we uncovered will influence in the future on our decisions and on us as individuals.
On attitudes, on how we relate to each other. Okay, Uliolca, and then Tringa. Sorry, you wanted to say something, but the discussion is taking us.
To be honest, I come from a patriotic family in Albania, but since when I was a child and now, every day, my parents learn me a value of traditional Albanian life. Don't forget the past, but live the future. Thank you.
Tringa.
The first place is curiosity is curiosity pushing you to go in a place, and in the end you end up loving that place where you were scared to go, loving the people, loving the culture and everything else they has.
So okay, so you guys, meaning all six of you, have traveled to some countries. Can you name one place, one historical site, something of architecture, maybe a drink, a dish that you liked in a country? Like you've been to Belgrade.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that you liked?
In Belgrade, I liked Kalemegdan, the
Kalemegdan?
fortress. It was
Okay.
my favorite because I love fortress, and I was thinking like you can totally shoot Game of Thrones there. I liked the people, you know, the atmosphere in the city. It was similar to Sarajevo. Belgrade also have its own special soul, you know. Many people say that Sarajevo has something special, like soul, but Belgrade also have that something unique atmosphere that you can feel, the people. So I like people most.
People. Okay, very good.
I'm gonna just mention the food because I'm hungry right now. What I really like, my favorite food is Macedonian ivar.
Macedonian.
Yes, I
wanted
really
to say
like
a
it.
different country because we are not talking.
I really
okay.
like it because, and last night I took opportunity to try your ivar, so hopefully I'm gonna eat it again. Yeah.
In Sarajevo, I like baš čaršija and no ćevap, how you vrelo Bosne, and that's sold of Sarajevo. Because that is something really interesting. I was there for a few days and I will come back again sometimes.
And what is Vrelo Bosne? So I
National
don't know.
Park.
It's
National
the
Close to
real of River Bosnia.
yes, and it is close to Sarajevo, and you need to go to see that.
I have to go to see that.
It's
Okay. Oh, so to go out, okay. But you cannot party there, or can you
No,
party
it's,
there?
No, it's
No,
a
it's
national
just the
park. It's a
national
place you
park.
go with
Okay.
your family and have picnic.
I have finished my study in the Republic of Macedonia. So I consider the Republic of Macedonia like my second homeland.
I have fresh memories from Nikšić and Montenegro, and I like it their coffee macchiato that they called Deutsch. I will mention also the place Trebiesa. It's near Nikšić. It's like a forest and hill, yeah. And also the lake one, Krupac.
Krupac Lake.
Krupac.
Okay, so you had quite a lot in your menu, and Nikšić is not all Montenegro, it's like just a part of it. Okay, Tringa?
I think I'm the youngest here, so I didn't have the opportunity to travel a lot, but I can remember when I was in Bulgaria, and I loved everything about the country. But I'm expecting to travel a lot, so I think I'm gonna visit each of you.
But you have been to Montenegro now, and Albania,
Yeah.
I believe you have been there.
Yes,
So
yes.
what is one or two things that you like the most?
The Montenegro is the place that I like so much because I was here many times, and I like Budva.
Because of the sea.
Because of the sea, and Sveti Stefan is another favorite place.
And so, is there any other obstacle that you have encountered, experienced yourselves when you wanted to go and explore some place, some country? And then how did you feel? Okay, Irma?
So I was recently supposed to travel to Kosovo, Pristina, and I got this internship opportunity there, but I couldn't go because I couldn't get visa for Kosovo. I think that's one of the obstacles is also bad politics. You know, our country Bosnia decided to put visa regulation on the people from Kosovo that are coming to Bosnia. And recently we had this scandal when young basketball players from Kosovo weren't allowed to enter Bosnia, weren't allowed to play with other. They were young people, I think 14, 15 years old, and they weren't allowed to attend this competition. That was it was international competition. So it's just one of the examples how the politics stop people, bad politics stop people, young people to go and have fun, to experience other countries, to meet new people, because politics shouldn't affect
Negatively,
negatively
negatively
on the
the
people
or
in-
free movement.
on free movement people. So Kosovo just responded when our country decided not to allow free movement of the people. They just responded. So right now the people from Bosnia and Herzegovina also need visa to enter Kosovo. So,
And that is called the reciprocity
yeah,
measure.
I understand the government of Kosovo. They just responded, but it took away my opportunity to experience the Kosovo. You know, it's the new country. It's just building itself. You know, in some areas I never went to Kosovo, so it would be like a big opportunity for somebody from Bosnia and Herzegovina to go and see that country, that new country that is always in the media. You know, so to see with my own two eyes.
And I haven't been to Bosnia since
Yeah.
1982.
I also have a work colleague. She is a little bit older than me. She have children, and she's from Kosovo. She came to Bosnia, I think, in 2000. I'm not sure, but also she can't go to Kosovo. She can't take her children to Kosovo I think she have a Serbian passport. I'm not sure. She can go, but her children can go home to visit her home, to visit where their mother lived, and to visit their grandparents. So it's kind of ripping families apart.
Any other views on this? Like you wanted to go somewhere, you were prevented to go, you were not allowed to go, and how did you feel? Really the feeling.
I'm gonna say a few words about the Irma story and also the guy from Kosovo that he couldn't go to Bosnia. I really feel sorry about those people because they are the victim of the government and of the politics. So if is there any other way that we can resolve that problem? So I think that the young people are the only one that they can send the real message because we pay the price for the government. I can say that I'm lucky because Montenegro has good relations with almost every country in the region. But for those people, if we have any camp in Kosovo or any camp in Bosnia, you can go there, or Irma can go there. So we need all people from that region to be together. So we find like the best option is now Montenegro. We meet in the hallway, so we are here. But at the future, so we have to resolve that problem. So probably it's a really good time and. It's a really good time to send a message to the government. So hopefully they're gonna choose and they're gonna give opportunity to young people, especially between those two relations, Kosovo and Bosnia.
Now, if there is one thing that we can do, you can do, to remove those barriers, what would be that one thing? Like you mentioned that we have to send a message to the governments, and that's okay. You can probably sign a petition, which we are going to do, or send a letter to the governments and say this is unacceptable. When every single country in the region aspires to join European Union, where there are no borders, where there are no obstacles to free movement of people and goods. What else? Is there anything else that we can do?
Maybe you can talk with your colleague or with your first friend and to first of all change their opinion and their minds. Later he will, or she will talk to the other people, and only on that way you can share something what is important, and only story face to face.
So it's like broadening.
That is not easy. That is really
support.
hard, and you need a long time for that. But I think that is only way.
As a conclusion, I like to say that to us young people is enough from nationalism and populistic speeches, and everything we want is democratic perspective and economic opportunities.
I think that for this issue, it's important to organize more event, more camp like React, because the key of globalization is the information. And in this event, we have the opportunity to know each other, to understand our different opinion, to appreciate all different culture, and to make a constructive dialogue in the Balkan area.
We can start this by changing the mind of people, because the time when I arrived here, I didn't know that I'm gonna have so much fun, and I had no idea that I'm gonna be the friends of everyone in my region because of the issues that we have. And so we can start this even by changing the mind of the people.
Remember, I asked you before what was good, what was your first impression when you went to a different country? Now, if you wanted to convince me to come to your countries, where you live, to your home country, what would be one thing? And you can say maybe beer, I don't know, wine, cheese, landscape.
The one thing is that you can feel yourself as you are in your home.
Okay, so hospitality, how people welcome you and relate
Yes,
to you.
yes.
Okay. Nevena?
My colleague Angela from Montenegro said Ivar.
Ivar?
Yes. Then wine.
Okay.
Then
What kind of wine?
red
Red
one.
wine. And what is the name? Do we know the name?
Vranec.
Vranec
Tikveško. That's right.
Okay.
And Ohrid Lake.
And Ohrid Lake. Oh, there is a lot to see in Macedonia. Okay, good. More than one. Okay, and if you wanted to say one thing that is good in Albania, what would that be?
Everything.
Everything. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say few.
Okay.
If you let me.
Okay, please
so
do.
we are well known and as good hosts. So we have beautiful mountains, beautiful beaches. There is good air conditions. So also about the food, we have prosciutto.
Prosciutto, okay.
Yes, it's very famous there. Montenegrin cheese, skorup as well.
What is skorup?
Skorup is it's made from milk, and you should try it. You should try it. Yeah. So also rakia, special Montenegrin rakia, and we are well known as for our wines. Yeah, we have
what
beautiful
kind
wines.
of wine do you have?
We
For example,
have
the
red
best
and
wine.
white wines. We have a lot of options, so you're welcome to try it if you want.
Isidora?
If you come in my country, you will enjoy in good social nightlife with good people in really beautiful city with good drinking food. That is only one thing.
That is only one thing. That's really good. And you,
And me?
Irma?
Sarajevo is very specific because it has its own soul and atmosphere. You need to experience that. So, in order to know about what am I talking about, also food, cevapi, sogandolma, sarma, etc., etc. And people are in Bosnia very friendly. In Sarajevo, they're very friendly and they're open to other people. And of course, you need to go to Baščašija, to Igman, to Bjelašnica. We have beautiful mountains. And you need to go to Neretva, to Splavaranje. We have rivers, mountains, nature, we have everything.
Very good. So we started from one to a lot and then to everything. And that is, I think, a good way to end this, except for one more, which Nevena said, and we did not explore that very much. Is there a word in a different language to yours that you can say? In Macedonian, in Serbian, Montenegrin, Bosnian?
Ne. It was like no.
No. Okay.
Voda is
And voda.
water. Mississippi voda. It means like I want to drink water.
Can you? Okay. Very good. Nevena?
In which language from the region? Whatever. Hvala, dobro jutro, mirdita, përshëndetje, ljubav të mirë.
That is quite a lot. Okay. And Makedonski?
Makedonski. Macedonian is my
Mother tongue.
yes.
Okay. Oriolca?
In Albanian, dashuria ime. In
In Montenegrin?
Montenegro, Serbian, srce moje.
Angela?
So me and Isidora just discussed what we can say. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna say something in Montenegrin, you say something in Serbian.
You were
I'm like,
conspiring.
so easy,
Okay.
yeah. So, and she said, she just teach me like the Shurija ime, yeah?
Yeah.
And I know also some things on Macedonian, but I forget it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Shurija ime. Yeah.
Okay.
I know on Macedonian, te sakam.
Tesaka. Okay. Irma?
I'm going to be the black sheep here.
Okay. Say something in Bosnian
Oh,
or in any other language.
I don't know what to say. I forgot my own language. Patke.
In your language
Tene.
that you love.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for being with us. And I think it's really important not to have only one discussion. As I said in the beginning, it's important to have a lot of discussions like these. Today we are talking about mobility. Maybe tomorrow we will talk about something different. Maybe about books, about music, about dancing, about clubbing, about wine and different types of wine that we have in different countries. So important thing is to keep the contact and then to learn a bit from other languages. See you next time, Nevena in Pristina, and you guys perhaps in Pristina as well or other countries. Thank you.